Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Pat Cogney studio on the expensive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind to give us the thumbs up on this video, you're doing what we're doing, maybe you dig what we're doing, maybe you've been following us here for the last few days, maybe you picked up a ducat or two. Appreciate the effort there on the thumbs up, and of course, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Join over 7,000 of your closest friends and soon to be new friends. Best community on YouTube. I'll say it loud, say it proud every single day. Comment section is fantastic, very positive, all good vibes, and cappers helping cappers. So yeah. Consider subscribing, hit that bell, get notified, blah, 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 every time we put up a brand new video. You know the drill. You've been on YouTube before. And, of course, don't forget to let us know what you're playing, man. Show off those capping skills. Put your picks in the comment section. Make your first five your best five. You can put up as many as you want, but we're going to grade the first five. You get enough of them right, you'll certainly get the shout-out. You get the most right, and just like Pat Cogney, you're going to be the capper of the day, all right? And to help you in your journey, we're not going to leave you out there hanging. Make sure you check out our website, winnersandwhiners.com. It is deep dives into every game going on in America by some of the finest handicappers around. Every day, every game, always free over there at winnersandwhiners.com. And for an alternate view by some other very good handicappers, don't forget to check out our sister site, statsalt.com as well. All right? So, quick recap of yesterday. You know, our pick in the big play, in the big game against Rutgers, yeah, not so much. That was a Rutgers team that just, I really thought they'd be able to take care of business, but they did not. They did not. They were unable to actually even win the game, let alone cover. So Rutgers goes down in flames, but we did better on the Richmond Spiders covering 12. They actually won that one by 15. And Abilene Christian playing that first half. They snuck in that one as well against Houston Baptist. Houston, we have a problem. Yep, they have all year. So we go 2-1 on the Deep-3. We go 1-1 on the premium side as we had UT Chattanooga team a play. I noticed a lot of you guys had as well in the comment section as they, of course, took care of business against the Citadel. And in an absolute hose beast, we had Northwestern State down there playing Nichols. And Northwestern State catching 3 in the hook at home. They had a 16-point lead with 8 minutes left. I bet you know how this story ends. That's very weird. It would be very weird if I go, they had a 16-point lead with 8 minutes left, and they coasted to a 9-point victory. No, they not only lost the game, lost the lead, they did not cover. They had a little, they got behind. They fouled with not much time left, and missed a three-pointer at the buzzer. Bob's your uncle. You lose by 4 when we were trying to cover 3.5 or 3, or catching 3.5 or 3, depending on when you got that game. So yeah, that was a brutal beat on the premium side as the Northwestern State Demons scored 6 points in the last 8 minutes. Thanks very much, guys. Much appreciated. So yeah, 3-2 we go on the day overall. We deserved a better fate, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. Let's go on with the day and see if we can get a little payback from the basketball gods. We're starting in the NBA. Hey, look, the NBA is back, and you're going to be in trouble. Hey now, the NBA is back. You're welcome. We're taking a look at Brooklyn and Philadelphia. Philadelphia is an 8-point home favorite in this one. Here's a quick question. How could a team be 9-19 on the road and 25-2 at home? Any idea? I have no idea at all. Why do birds fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Yeah, just eternal mysteries. I don't know. It just is. And the Sixers, not too bad against the number there in the friendly confines. They've gone 15-10-2 against the spread at home, and they have covered 8 of their last 11. Yeah, the Nets have played good ball over their last few, no question about it. I just happen to like the best home team in the league with a healthy and rested Joel Embiid. I don't know why they do it. Don't know how they do it, but I'm going to play it. Give me the Philadelphia 76ers minus the 8 points. And taking a look as the Miami Heat travel in to take on the Atlanta Hawks up there in hot Atlanta. Taking a look at the total of 230.5. You know, how bad is this Hawks defense? How bad are they? Thank you very much for asking. They gave up 14 points in warm-ups before their last game. Thank you, everybody. I'll be here all week. Appreciate it. Don't forget to tip your waitstaff. Seriously, they've given up 132.2 points per game in their last 3. You say, well, that sounds like a lot of points. You know, it's not a ton, but it's, you know, that's a lot of points. But wait, folks, there's more. They gave up the 397 points to Cleveland, Orlando, and Chicago. Those, by the way, are the 27th, 28th, and 29th best scoring teams in the NBA. They're not a great shooting team, but they do have Trae Young, who, whether he's shooting good or not, he's going to shoot a lot. And when he gets hot, he can single-handedly keep the Hawks in the game and chase that total up. I don't anticipate a lot of defense being played in this one, especially by Atlanta. Give me the Miami Heat and the Atlanta Hawks over 230.5. And we are finishing up with a pick. We've got Wright State and Youngstown. Youngstown, here in Northeast Ohio back in 1803. James and Dan Heaton found the ore that was lying in Yellow Creek. Anybody can tell me where those lyrics are from, I will be muy impressed, and we will be buddies forever. Tell me who sang that song. Youngstown. Taking a look here at I've been up a while. I'm a little goofy. The Wright State team total with his, we're going to put that about 78 in the hook against Youngstown. This is a Wright State team that has been on an offensive tear in conference play, averaging 84 points per game in the Horizon League. And even better, lately averaging 90 points per game over their last 5. Now, in spite of their blowout win in their last game, they kind of have this annoying habit of sometimes playing down to their competition. They have some defensive lapses, things like that. So here's the deal. If they score more than 78, they'll probably cover, but it's not a sure thing. If they score under that total 78, there's much less of a chance that they beat the number. Therefore, give me the little bigger margin for error. I like Wright State team total over 78.5. And speaking of overs, how about the Miami Heat and the Atlanta Hawks over 230.5? Start the night with the one of the bigger trend plays out there is the Philadelphia 76ers take care of business -8 at home against the Brooklyn Nets. Let's get down on those 3. You guys can join me. We'll welcome back the NBA. We'll stop by, we'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody, quick reminder, I will put a link to the premium plays in the description of the video. If you'd like to be a part of the Preem team, we would love to have you. Just follow the link, and you will be good to go. All right, let's see how you guys did. There was some good capping out there. Some good capping, boys. Very nicely done. We'll start, first of all, with the gentleman that had perfect attendance. Perfect attendance for today, Chris Flood, the Legion of Picks, Hammer and Hank, Corky Small, and Stack Left. Chris Johnson, he got juiced on the day and had some money makers out there. The guys putting their pans in the stream and coming up with a few gold nuggets. How about the astute Aardvark going 3-2 plus 80? Gerald Miner, 3-2 plus 80. Musab Muhammad goes 3-2 plus 80 with a caveat, and it's one of the reasons I tell you guys always put your odds in there for me to help me out. He had the Duke first half over. I have no idea what that number was. The total for the game was 71.5, and they scored 73. So I'm going to guess the first half over was somewhere in the 73.5, 74 range. I don't know for sure. So, Musad, if you did end up hitting that one, you did a little better. You actually went 4-1 plus 290. All right. So, speaking of 4-1 plus 290, how about Pat Cogney? That's exactly what he did. He went 3-1 straight up and 1-0 on a nice money line 2-team parlay there. The women's ATP. He goes 3-1, 1-0 plus 290. C-Dub. He's back in action. Everybody. He'd been slumping a little bit lately. He have a self-proclaimed cold streak. That cold streak is over, my friends. As C-Dub goes 4-1 today, plus 290 over there in the Champions League. And our capper of the day. He'd been derailed here the last couple days, but he's now, forgive me, punsters, he's now back on track. You know him, you love him. It's the T-Train, everybody. He goes 3-0 plus 300 on the day, a perfect card, and he needed it to edge out C-Dub and Pat Cogney, who looked to get his second day in a row, Pat, after he said it's about effing time. Just about did it back-to-back, but the T-Train said, hold your horses, gentlemen. I got my cattle catcher on there, and I'm going to just kind of move you guys out of the way as he goes 3-0 plus 300. Hey, T-Train, congratulations, my friend. You are our capper of the day. All right, guys, very nicely done. Let's get at it. We got the weekend coming up. It's Thursday, everybody. We'll meet back here tomorrow, man. We'll strategize. We'll bitch about our bad beats, and I'll be leading the pack. When I say that, you know I ain't lying. As I spent half the show whining about the inability of Northwest State to score any points in the last part of the game, and if we're not too busy, we'll count our fat stacks and wave them around. By the way, I forgot to put him in. The Divine Greek. Speaking of the fat stacks, Divine Greek, he also had perfect attendance today. Sorry, Greek, almost forgot you there, man. Too busy breaking plates, and yeah, sorry, Greek. Anyway. You know the drill. Wave those fat stacks around, and it'll be Friday, man. It's Ivy League night. It'll be time to put our money on smart people, but where would you rather be? All right, so we'll be capping those Friday night college games. We'll be capping a little NBA action. It'll be a good time. Then we'll be here ready to head into the weekend. All right, you guys take care. Thanks for watching. Of course, couldn't do it without you. Good luck on all of your plays today. And you know what? I'll be looking for you back at the window. Take care, everybody.